This is Gerald Van my theory of letter positions and the formation processes that are around it should be clear by now by all the examples I gave already, especially from physical space where things are building up from underneath and the positions are building up around it. That should already be clear very much. So these first 9 letters should be very clear where you can find them or where you can recognize them. The directions of the other ones, of the next 9 positions, should be clear as well. The contextual letters, the last category of how we orientate ourselves with these letters, they are more difficult. So they need also examples to see, how do they connect actually. That's not quite easy to realize and to do that well. So I will have an example with the letter R, and I will show you differences between bar and BOOR. The second word is a Dutch word which means drill. So you have the bar with 2 different meanings that we know, and BOOR as another example. So I will start from taking out the position of the R in my scheme, where you can see it is about it is in that middle region. So in this middle region is the where the material lies. So it is about materializing aspects with the feedback process that is working there. So the feedback actually decides, not the first push for where all the material is going to. The feedback process decides where it connects. So it connects to a contextual situation where, according to how much it will find its matches, it will connect there. And that's a bit difficult because it's a formula, a pattern, which actually says, according to feedback, it will connect and find material and connect to it, and that's what the R is expressing. The B, as from the first example of bar, is I will take it out in my system. It is also about the material. So at the end position of where the material is breaching itself actually. So it is also here in the material, and it's at the outer borders. So it is defining already its borders in the material here. So that's where it is. That's where the B is. That's very clear as a position. With the A combined, we have a center focus. This center focus will, of course, focus towards that position. So we will have, it looks like a resting pressure on a point. It is as if we have these pressures, which are now focused upon. So these pressures will, of course, be pressing upon our focal point. That's the ba. Because the next letter is an R, we will use ba as a pattern in R, where we will see where the material will connect, in which situations it will match. So we have here one pattern which we will use also 3 times to see where it is, so that you can really see the difference. Where do we have the situations where we can connect the material? Is that a pattern of bar. Bar is that region that continues. In A it is also a continuation horizontally, where it continues, where it can continue, and where you have the situation where you have just one point exactly where it will be able to hang on it. So you have this resting pressure point which you can count on it, which will be repeated and can be found in different places where you can use it again as choices also, because it's not fixed where and when it is, but you can have them just like you have a bar which you can use to hang clothes upon. You have also this, it hangs upon that one. You can choose these points. These points are as a formula, They're always the same and always at the same place. The bar, the same thing. The bar, like a cafe, is also almost like it's also like this bar where you can hang on at different places. You can have resting places, or even the bar in a courtroom, the bar where you hang onto. It's not just your rest onto, but where you indeed even depend onto, where things can hang on to it together. This is the pattern that is being used in BAR. I think that's clear enough, especially in these two examples. With BOOR, which means drill, it is a combination of the B again, with R again, but with a different connection point, which is not a connection point in space, but in timing. The O is that reference point of a starting point of material that moves, so it starts to move. So it's the starting point of a move, not in that steady place where you hang on to and that remains there. No, here it is not like in A, here it is in O, it's the starting place or where things start to move. The same pattern will be used as well. The B will be used onto O, and if we use O, this onto O, and we use this as a pattern, then we have actually, we know already where we will be able to move our material into the right connecting points. These connecting points are visible. So you have, when you combine them, you have the three parts actually. You have the adaptation via context, the move itself, and then the physical conditions. You have these three levels as well, which are described with these pressure points are actually, this is the pressure that is, it's pressed in that region. There's that move in the middle, forward, the move forward in O, it's moving forward. And this adaptation is also visible. There's an adaptation. It's the connection point. This is pressure, which is distributed within this move forward. And with the B, it's even pushing the material at the same time aside. All these things are visible and are recognizable as a combination of features that are pretty physical as well, and that can be understood from the letters alone in all what happens there. The drill is just, it's the device to drill, which is also having this whole concept in, or the tool itself, the small drill in front is good enough, which is which also has all the aspects of the moving forward, the movement which is moving through material, which has pressure points that tries to move things aside, even for this, pushing it aside so that it can go forward as well. So I think these were easy examples of the R, how it connects its material. You can see that it depends on here it depended on physical conditions, like you have an atom in A, or it depended also on a timing process, like you had that in a letter like O or E as well, or you could have them in these letters. Hope these were clear enough. Thanks again for watching. There is an alternative example in my book as well, which I did differently, and that can be interesting also to compare them. Okay, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.